Welcome back to the Wiki Sasquatch channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the DC Multiverse STORM quote vehicle. That's what they classify it as, but it's a giant seahorse they can ride on. And it's from the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom new movie that's coming out. But it is heavy. It's like paperweight heavy. And let's look at the back. So you can see that's kind of what it looks like. It's kind of reminiscent of the old Aquaman comics and cartoons where he was riding on a seahorse and stuff. And I think it would look good with some other stuff like Merman from the Masters of the Universe Origins line. So we're going to try out some different things. And I actually have another one of these ordered that I'm going to customize for the Masters of the Universe Merman. Paint it a little brighter colors and stuff. And more cartoon colors, I guess. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. So it basically has a big shell on top of it holding everything in place. It just sits down in there. Now the tail doesn't come attached, and it is kind of hollow a little bit where the tail goes, but still that is heavy. I'm gonna have to get the postal scale out just to see how much this thing weighs. It's like rock. Oh. Okay. It's not broken, it just needs to be popped on a little better. There we go. Yeah, it does have some articulation. I was kind of hoping this bridle thing would come off, but it is molded on, so that would give you some more options for customizing if that would come off. It seems like a piece. I don't think it's molded on. I think it's glued on. So that might be able to be. Because look at that. That might be able to come off if you want to customize it. So I might do that on the one I customize. And this part looks like it's could come off, but I think you'd have to cut it. I don't know how they got it on there originally. How did they get that on there? They must have had to mold it on there. I mean, like, there's no place for it to unhook, slide off, and that would have been a booger to get slid on there. That's one big old piece right here. So I don't know how they produced that. Maybe they like had some kind of mold process that maybe it wrapped around and it sealed with some kind of machine or something. But that'd be a hard thing to get on and off. If you wanted it off, you'd probably have to cut it off. I don't think you could slide it off. I don't know how they got it on there on the production line, but that'd be interesting to see. I'd like to see some behind the scenes of not just the designing of action figures and stuff, but like the actual production of them, like how they go through the process of making them and putting them in the boxes and all that stuff. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Do they have somebody that actually pops on these wings and all that stuff, or how's that work? So this is loose, so you can have it in somebody's hands so they can hold on to it. It comes with a stand and a staff. So I'll go ahead and open those up. Let's go ahead and put its tail on first. It looks like it just pops in there. Uh-oh, I think I got it backwards though. Yeah, because the purplish goes on the bottom and the scales go on the top. So I almost put it upside down. That is a big toy there. And heavy. Okay, so there's the stand. And it looks like it... Oh, that's not I thought that was a staff. That's a metal. Okay, yeah, it has to be good, sturdy metal for as heavy as this is. So that is the piece that goes in the stand. So it goes like that, and then this has a hole on the bottom. It goes in there. It's easier said than done. Man, that's hard to get in there. Okay, that was not easy to get in there. I actually had to set it down on the concrete floor and press really hard with all my weight. So it's very sturdy though, so that should support it. Okay, so the cool thing is, with it being like a swivel kind of deal, you can have it in all kinds of different positions, like tilting back, or you can really pose it. It's really cool. And you can pose the wings on the back. You can pose the head different directions. So. All right. So you can pose the head different directions, and the wings can be posed. And like I said, you can tilt it different directions like that. So it's got a lot of different possibilities for posing. This thing is huge. Okay, I actually do not have an Aquaman figure open. So let me go see if I can find one real quick. I have a bunch of DC Multiverse figures I got open and review, but I ain't got around to them yet. And I've been trying to go for more cartoon likenesses than anything. I actually like the vintage comic book likenesses, so I would prefer an Aquaman with the short hair like in the 70s, but this is the one I have. And I just so happen to have the one from the DC Multiverse there. I mean, from the movies with Jason Momoa there. I got him on clearance for $4, so I don't usually get the movie versions. I usually get the comic book versions, but it was $4. So I will open both of these in another video, but I'm going to skip that part in this one so we can just review the Seahorse. And so check out that other video where I open these. Okay, so I just went and made another video opening 2 Aquaman figures. So I got the cartoon likeness, or the comic book likeness, and I got the Justice League Jason Momoa version, movie likeness. So we'll look at both of these on here. This is not the new one that came out with the wave that this Seahorse came out with. This is the Justice League 2021 Director's Cut version. But if you want to see the review of this figure, I did a separate video for that one and this one when I opened them, and I reviewed them really good. So you can check that out. But for now, in this one, we're just going to utilize them. So I guess let's try him first and see how we want to pose him. Have him holding on to the rein, I guess. Oh yeah, that works good. Let's see. Put the rein in his hand. think that works better. Looks like he's pulling on a little bit. Alright, so, wow, he looks good on there, actually. Look at that. That's a good looking seahorse. That's just pretty awesome. You can kind of get it a rocking and be like, wee, put a quarter in it out in front of the grocery store. Anyway, all right, so let's look at the comic book likeness. I'm just going to kind of go ahead and pose him the way I did the other one. That'd be about right, I guess. Oh yeah, now we're talking. The only thing better than that is if I had the OG Aquaman comic book likeness without the beard and the long hair. I don't have that figure yet, but I usually go for the old school look of the comic books when I collect these. I don't collect a lot of them, but that's what I go for. So if I can find one with the short hair with no whiskers, I'll definitely be buying that one. I'm not even sure if they have one of that one yet, but I'm sure they will eventually. I'll just hold out until they get the ones I like. I'm very picky about which which was the DC Multiverse figures I get, because I can't buy 400 Batman. That's the thing about McFarlane. They make a lot of different Batmans. Like every wave has like 3 more Batmans in it. I don't usually go for the movie likenesses. I usually get the cartoon or comic book versions, but like the Michael Keaton ones and that Batman Forever wave and stuff, those I had to get. So they come out with a Christopher Reeve Superman and Margot Kidder Lois Lane. Yeah, I'll be getting those. Just old school. That looks really good. I am very happy with that. Now, like I said, I got this to do a Merman custom for the Masters of the Universe, but I had to get a second one because I had a feeling I was going to really like this for my DC figures I have when I do get them open. So this is only like the second 2 DC Multiverse figures I've opened, I think, and they're kind of new to me, but I have a whole lot of them. I just ain't got around to open them because I want to do them for the videos. So but that looks really good. So I got a second one ordered, so that's the one I will customize for the Merman. But let's go ahead and see what Merman looks like on this one, because that looks really good. I'm just really pleased with that. I almost hate to take him off. He's almost perfectly posed. Maybe I can get him back that way. Alright, now, as you can see, Merman is a lot smaller than these DC Multiverse figures. It's a 5-inch figure versus a 7-inch figure. So we'll see how he does on it. It may be way too big for him, but the Masterverse figure should work really good with it. But I think he works all right. It's just a bigger seahorse to scale there, but that's all right. He just has a bigger seahorse than Aquaman does. So we'll put his hands don't really grab the rein on this side very good, but we'll kind of pretend there. between some fingers. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, I think this is going to work really good for custom. I'll just do him more of a greenish color, maybe some more cartoonish hues, and I think it's going to look really good for a merman display. My Masters Universe Origins collection there. Now this tail can actually go this way if you want it to have a different look, but if you'll notice, the colors are off when you do that. But like on the custom one, I do. Maybe I don't know. The fins will be wrong though. I was gonna say I could paint it a little differently, but I don't know how much. Yeah, it'll be off if I do it that way. So I'll probably just go ahead and do it with the tail down. I guess that's how seahorses are anyway. I think their tails do go down like that. They're more like this, really. They're more vertical, but I think their tails always do curve that way anyway, so that's all right. Thought I might give it a different look than the other one if I did it that way, but the colors being different would be enough. And I'm going to see if I can take this plate off his face for the custom I do, so I'll show you what it turns out to. I mean, it'll have to be sculpted and stuff under there, I'm sure, if I do, but I might try to take that off and do some sculpting and kind of differentiate it a little bit from this one, so it'll be like two different seahorses. But yeah, he looks good on there. I'm happy with that too. I think he'll look better if I paint it up, but the cartoon Aquaman on here, man, that looked really good. I am just super psyched about that. Now I'm wanting to go open up some more Masterverse. I mean, I got so many lines I'm doing. So open up some more DC Multiverse figures. Oh, this one got me excited. That looks really good. I do have the Flash Batmobile Gold Edition that I'll be reviewing, and the Batwing. So those are from the Michael Keaton 89 versions of the vehicles, and then I got like just pretty much the entire Justice League and the main villains and stuff in a comic book look, one way or another. So I got a pretty good set already. There's just a few more that I'd probably try to get for the DC Multiverse, but I'll make another video with my wish list, because there's probably about 10 more characters I'd want out of the whole series. And I've been collecting more of the Marvel Legends figures. I was just going to get like the main ones of those, but they're so cool. I just ended up getting, and then I found them on clearance and stuff, and they got the Build-A-Figures, so I ended up getting a little bit more of those than I meant to originally. But I've been doing pretty good about just being picky and choosy on the DC Multiverse, and pretty happy with the ones I got. But I'll be doing reviews on those, and there you go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe and check out some of these other videos. I have the link there to the reviews I did of the 2 Aquaman when I opened them. So thanks for watching. Another cool thing about this one is the way it's designed. You can set another figure back here. So how's that for the multiverse? Both Aquaman together there. Anyway, see if you get 3 on there. You can get a bunch on there, I guess. He's just barely hanging on, but there we go. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. And if you want to check out the video where I did the review of the 2 Aquaman there, you can click up there on the upper right corner. And thanks for watching.